to discuss about Laswell'S model of communication. The basic form of communication is the sender, the message, the channel, the receiver, and the feedback. The great philosopher Aristotle portrays the simplest form of communication, and in his model of elements are number 1, the speaker, number 2, the speech, and number 3, the listener. In 1948, American sociologist and psychologist Laswell has developed his linear model of communication based on Aristotle's model.
Laswell's model of communication is a form of communication as stated that a convenient way to describe an act of communication is to the answer to the 5 types of question. And the questions are: who means
communicator, says what means message, in which channel, medium, to whom means receiver, and the last one is with what effect.
This model is about process of communication and its function to society. According to Laswell, there are 3 functions for communication. First, surveillance of the environment.
That means if someone wants to live in a social life and choose a more appropriate way in the social activity and take personal and public responsibility with full awareness, he or she must always be aware of events which occurs every day.
Second, correlation of the component society.
That indicates the mass media should be aware of the necessity of interpreting and analyzing news, and with the help of public opinion, provide a solidarity and social affiliation for individuals and attract them to political participants.
Component society. And third, culture transmission between generations.
That means every generation has to use the experiences of the previous generation, and the mass media devices guide the contemporary generation by choosing the values and cultural criteria of the past generation.
In this model, the communication component, who refers to the research area called control analyze, says what is refers to content analyze, in which channels, media analyze, to whom, audience analyze. With what effects is refers to effect analyze. Explanation of different components of Laswell's model of communication. So the first component is control analyze, which helps the sender to have all the power. Content analyze is associated with stereotyping and representation of different groups politically. It is also related to the purpose or the ulterior motives of the message. Media analyze represents which medium should be used to exercise maximum power against the receivers. Audience analyze shows who are the target population to be manipulated or brainwashed. Effect analyze is done before the process starts. It is used to predict the effects of message over the target population to be exploited. So let's talk about the advantages first. So it is easy and simple. The concept of effect is clearly uplifted and it shows almost all type of communication. So now let's come to its disadvantages. So here the feedback is not present and noise is not mentioned in this model of communication.
Let's see the example of Laswell's model of communication.
हाय, मैं हूँ यामी और मैं हूँ सुनामी। वैसे तो हम है जुड़वा, पर अब दिखते हैं अलग क्योंकि ये इस्तेमाल करती है सिर्फ एक तेल और मैं 7 ऑयल्स।
सिर्फ एक तेल बालों के खोए हुए प्रोटीन्स, विटामिन्स नहीं लौटा पाता और बाल हो जाते हैं डैमेज्ड।
अब ये ट्राई कर।
इमामी 7 ऑयल्स इन 1, वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट डैमेज कंट्रोल हेयर ऑयल। आंवला, बादाम, ऑलिव, कोकोनट, वॉलनट, अर्गन और जोजोबा ऑयल। केवल इसके 7 ऑयल्स प्रोटीन्स, विटामिन्स लौटाए, डैमेज को रिपेयर करे और बाल बने लंबे, घने और मजबूत।
Yummy?
Imami 7 oils
In
in 1
this
damage control hair
advertisement,
oil.
who or communicator is Bollywood actress Yami Gautam. Says what about hair care product Imami 7 oil? In which channel? Television. To whom or receiver? Public or audience? With what effect? Everyone can use Imami 7 oil if they want to get beautiful, healthy hair growth. So, through this advertisement, we can easily understand about the Laswell's linear model of communication.